Hello everyone, and welcome to the 2020 Online Anderson Band Awards Celebration. You know, it's really hard to believe that we haven't seen any of you since March 13th. But we certainly hope that all of you are safe and that all of you are healthy, and we look forward to seeing you whenever we're able to do so in the future. After much discussion, Mr. Zaire and I felt that the right thing to do for awards this year was to put together an electronic video to celebrate the tremendous year that we have had and the remarkable achievements of our students. Although we would love to have done this in person, we felt that waiting until July to hold awards would not have been ideal because there are a number of students who would not be able to attend if we were to delay awards that late. So we thought that by making a video awards celebration now, we're able to provide the opportunity for students to be able to pick up their awards in person before we dismiss for summer break.
Hello, good people. Obviously, this is not how we wanted this school year to end. We miss seeing every one of you and being able to make music with all of you. We hope to see you soon. So in the meantime, stay sane, safe, and healthy. At the end of this presentation, we will be sharing the locker cleanup schedule for next week. It's important that students come to the school at that time to drop off school instruments, music, guard equipment, and pick up the awards that we are announcing in this video. If you can't make your scheduled time for locker cleanup, please email us with an alternate time that you can make it during cleanout, and we will work with you.
So with that, we will begin in sharing the successes of our bagpipes this year. Students in our pipe class were requested for a number of different performances, including festivals, parades, and funeral services. This year, our bagpipes were accepted to perform at the 2020 Indiana Music Education Conference that took place up in Fort Wayne back in January. This was a very special honor for our students and a testament to their hard work and the outstanding instruction that they received from our instructors Denise James and Matt Fullington. So congrats to the pipes and their instructors for a very special year. We're very proud of you.
Although our Wind Ensemble Symphonic Band did not get the opportunity to perform at ISSMA contest this year, we did get the chance to participate in the Purdue Educational Partners Program, where the Boiler Brass came to AHS and played with us at one of our ball games. Due to the timing of when the pandemic started, we were not able to finish our partnership this year, but we are pleased to report that Purdue wants to do this again this next school year if restrictions on social distancing have eased up and we can safely make it happen. We look forward to more information on that in upcoming months.
Now talking about Winter Guard, this year's show was entitled What Haunts You, and the students had a remarkable season. We had a very inexperienced team starting up this year, and they made a ton of progress throughout the entire season, and we're pleased to share that for the second time in our program's history, we advanced to semifinals. To acknowledge that achievement, we have patches that they sent us to give to everyone that say semifinals on them. And we also have letters and chevrons to give to our students in the Winter Guard program. So when you come to school next week to clear out your school lockers and return guard equipment, stop by the band room and we'll be happy to give you guys your letters, your chevrons, and your patch for this season. A very special congratulations to our guard staff and our friends Tabby and Nikki. You guys did an outstanding job working with the kids this season. Thank you for your leadership.
With winter percussion, this year we decided again to have a non-competitive group led by Dave Robbins that would perform on our home shows and on Anderson University's percussion recital. Unfortunately, with the season cut short, we were unable to perform on AU's percussion recital, but we were excited to see strong dedication from the 17 members throughout the time we did have. Congratulations to the majority of the group who had never played a percussion instrument before, and thank you to the percussionists of the group who took a leadership role to help the group succeed. We are very proud of you.
At this time, we're going to show a slide recognizing the many incredible things that our boosters' parents do to make our program one of the best around. We can't thank you enough for your help throughout the entire year. You guys are awesome. Kids get a great experience because of all of your hard work. We have been so fortunate this year to have outstanding leadership for our Boosters organization as well. Thank you to all of you for all that you have done, organizing all of these different fundraisers and events that we've hosted.
We would like to recognize our administrative assistant, Mary Beth Schoen. This was her second year in the role of band administrative assistant. She gives a tremendous amount of time and energy to this program and has a real heart to help our students to be able to afford to do what they do. We are very grateful and very fortunate to have her as part of our band family. Thank you, Mary Beth.
Lastly, we want to thank the community. It really takes a village to raise a child, and we just simply cannot do the things that we do in this program with kids without the support of the community of Anderson. So thank you to all the relatives and fans out there that have volunteered and donated items or money or sponsored events, or even individual students, and just been a part of the different things that we do for kids.
With that, we are going to go on to show a special year in review slideshow that we have put together.
Let it go, let it roll right off your shoulder, don't you know? The hardest part is over, let it in. let your clarity define you in the end. We will only just remember how it feels. Our lives are made in these small hours, these little wonders, these twists and turns of fate. Time falls away, but these small hours still remain. Let it slide. Let your troubles fall behind you. Let it shine till you feel it all around you. And I don't mind if it's me you need to turn to. We'll get by. It's the heart that really matters in the end. Our lives are made in these small hours, these little wonders, these twists and turns of fate. Time falls away, but these small hours still remain. All of my regret will wash away somehow, but I cannot forget the way I feel right now. In these small hours, these little wonders, these twists and turns of fate, yeah, these twists and turns of fate. Time falls away, yeah, but these small hours still remain. Oh, they still remain. These little wonders, oh, these twists and turns of fate. Time falls away, but these.
Thank you for putting that slideshow together, Mr. Zaire. As you can see, we have a lot to be proud of for our students for a really special year. So with that, we're going to move into some announcements about marching band. And again, congratulations to the students from this past season. First win since 2010, and it was just a really fun show. And congratulations to all the staff that put so much effort into the success of this past season as well. We were recognized down at the State House February.
Yes.
Yeah, it's been a while. So back in February, we were recognized at the invitation of our representative, Terry Austin. She got to the school midway through the school day on March 13th, which was the last day of school before we got into spring break, and she delivered a bunch of really nice proclamations that were put together for us from the state. So when students come to clear out their lockers, we'd love for all the kids from marching band this past season to come and get their proclamation. If there's any super seniors watching this video from last summer, we can also make arrangements to give you one of these proclamations, because we have one for you as well. Normally, at this point in our awards, we are wrapping up preseason conditioning and making final announcements about preparations and announcing what the show is going to be for this coming season. But obviously COVID-19 has thrown a little bit of a wrench into that game plan. So what I'm going to do at this point is share with you announcements about what I can communicate. It's the timing of this announcement is really important to keep into consideration, because we anticipate that things are going to change a lot between now and July. Mr. Zaire and I are recording this on Friday afternoon, just right after 1 o'clock. So it's possible the governor may get on the news in another hour and make some kind of announcement that may impact what it is that we're sharing right now. So please keep in mind the timing of this video when we are posting this. This will be posted at 7 o'clock on Sunday. That's what we decided, right?
Yep.
Great. So, first off, we're communicating there will be no rehearsals in the month of June. The DOE said that we can't have anything take place prior to June 30th. If the State Fair decides that they are going to have Band Day, The next thing that we'll do is we're going to examine with the input of our local health authorities, are they comfortable with how the virus is in our community for us to be able to meet with a good sized group of students, and can we do that in a safe and healthy way? That will help us decide whether or not we're going to proceed in the month of July. If we attend State Fair this year, the show that we're going to be performing is going to be a non-competitive show. At this point in the game, it's too late to try and secure expensive arranging rights for a show. That usually takes 8 weeks to get cleared with the publishing companies. And we just feel with the limited amount of time we have to prepare and the fact that we're only preparing for one contest, having a regular schedule that we've been used to in the past just really is not practical for what we can achieve with the time that we have. So it's important and a high priority for us to make sure that we're being fiscally responsible with what we're doing this summer because of the revenue that we've lost. We did some number crunching to see with the spring fundraisers and summer fundraisers how much money are we behind at this point, and that number's over $7,000 to this point. So we're having to be conservative with some of the decisions that we're making while still providing a great experience for kids. So if we do proceed in July, we're going to be sending out an email with information about a schedule in June. We'll also be posting to Facebook to give everybody a heads up as to what it is that we're doing. So at this point, what is it that the schedule is going to look like? The first week that we would be able to do anything would be the week of July the 6th. We won't do anything prior to the 4th of July because of when that falls on the calendar. So that week is what we're going to be using as a report week. So anybody that is interested in marching with us, we're going to have 2 or 3 days that week where we bring everybody back, we see who we have, and then if we have enough people with correct instrumentation, then we'll plan to register for State Fair if that's going to happen. It's really important if we are proceeding with the idea of having marching band that people show up for these report dates. That's the only way we're going to know who is planning on doing this, and then we can get a spot written for you in the drill. The first week will not be a full week of rehearsal. There's a number of cleanup details and organizing and things that Mr. Zare and I will have to do, and we want to be considerate and respectful of everybody's time. During that time, I will say some of our priorities are making sure that we get new marchers acclimated to some degree, get section leaders in place, and also get our instrumentation figured out for percussion and get bagpipers ready to go as well. We do need to keep in mind that bagpipes were supposed to start back in April, and that was not allowed to happen. So it's also possible, after I have some input from Denise and Matt, we may have to work out a little bit of a different bagpipe schedule to be able to get the new pipers ready to be able to play with 1 month of preparation. We have 10 pipes in the fall that are registered for the class, and only 2 of those pipers have played before. The other 8 are brand new to the instrument, so there's a lot of work we're going to have to do to get them ready. What will this cost? The plan at this point is for students to only have to pay for shoes, socks, shorts, and a show shirt. The rest of the expenses are going to be covered by the band boosters. We want to make this opportunity as cheap as possible because we want to have a really good sized band. Usually everyone is used to having to pay for all the things I just mentioned, and then also $500 in fees, but we are waiving that $500 fee for this summer season. And to be able to do that, we're saving money by not going away to band camp this summer. So we will be rehearsing here in Anderson, but we just felt financially and with uncertainties about what we can and cannot do, we felt the right decision at this point was to not go away for band camp. So how will the non-competitive season look, and what will the show be like? We will not be rehearsing as much as we have done in a typical summer, and there's going to be less drill, so it's going to be easier for students to learn, which is really important for our new kids. I've spoken with our drill writer about writing in spots for super seniors that could be taken out after State Fair is over with. And speaking with Mrs. Fletcher about that, she said that's something we could do. So we are affording the opportunity for students that may have wanted to get one last performance at State Fair to be able to do that. That would also qualify students that want to be qualify for their four-year jacket. We'll be able to honor that as well if you've achieved your 4th year after this summer season. And again, that's if we are able to perform at State Fair. We still will plan on doing letters and chevrons as we've done in previous seasons. So although it's not as intensive a season and there's not as much going on, we still will be able to honor letters and chevrons for kids that earn those. Our plan will be to perform the show at State Fair, at our home football games, and I've also reached out to a university about possibly doing a halftime show for them, but which they are interested in. However, that's only if COVID restrictions relax between now and when we would do that show. We also have committed to participate in the Indy 500 Festival Parade, which takes place at the end of the 3rd week of school. So that's another really great performance opportunity to showcase our band. So what will the show theme be? That's an exciting thing that kids are always wanting to hear about. So for this summer, after conversation with our staff, we've talked about putting together a unique show, and this is a show that is going to be a once in the modern era opportunity for students to be able to experience what track show was like back in the old days. We hear a lot from community members and parents about what marching band was like back when they did it. Well, kids are going to get the opportunity to experience what that design was like this summer. So we're going to start our show at the starting line with a traditional on-field march. We'll perform some of our annual traditional selections. Some examples would be Highland Cathedral and Amazing Grace. I'm not committing those. Those are definitely songs we're going to do, but songs that we're used to that we do during the school year. And we're also going to have a spot where we feature our guard performing the Highland Fling, and then finish with marching to Scotland the Brave as we exit the field. If the weather cooperates, we're going to plan on wearing the full military uniform with the plaids and the doublets, which, as you all know, look absolutely stellar. It's not often that kids get the opportunity to wear that uniform, so we're really excited about that possibility for students. I'm also excited to share some of our traditions with people who are not from the community of Anderson. You know, we're used to performing Amazing Grace annually at Veterans Day and graduation. We have a tradition of playing Highland Cathedral at graduation as well. But people that are not from the community of Anderson don't get the opportunity to hear our beautiful music like we do annually. So if we're able to put on the show this year, we feel we're going to be able to share our music and our look with people that aren't from the area that are going to really enjoy it, and I think it's going to be a very special thing. So lastly, before we move on to the next section of this presentation, what happens if we don't get enough people to march this summer? Because in order to have a marching band, people have to show up in July. Or what happens if State Fair decides to cancel? If that happens, then we will plan on canceling our rehearsals in July, and we will spend the first 3 weeks when we get back to school preparing all of our students for the Indy 500 parade and for football games. And football this season will be a gigantic pep band with all of the band classes participating. So important we make that announcement so people understand for planning purposes, when I'm putting a calendar together, there will be some extra performance requirements for everybody rather than that just being the marching band at the beginning of the year.
All right, now we're going to recognize the fantastic individual achievements of our students this year. The first slides that we're going to show recognize student achievement as solo and ensemble this year. This year we had another fantastic year, both at district and state. District having 29 gold ratings and 1 silver, and then going on to state solo and ensemble, not only having 17 gold ratings and 3 silver, but having so many students with distinction honors, and then even 2 registries as perfect scores. So congratulations to those students who worked so hard on solos and ensemble music. Very good job.
We have a number of students who made honor bands or received special recognition for outstanding performances this year. The next slides that you're going to be seeing share these students' achievements.
This year we are pleased to share with you students who we know are continuing with their music education in college. We haven't seen students since March, so the information is to the best of our knowledge at this point, and we apologize if there are any students we have left off this list. Connor Martin will be majoring in music education this fall, and Graham Longacre and Hope Jones will be minoring in music. Nicole Tuckling made it into the Purdue Golden Silks Independent Winter Guard. Congratulations, we're proud of all of you.
Now we're going to move into the awards portion of this video. We are going to begin with the Outstanding Musician Certificates. For our pipes class, our Outstanding Musician Awards go to Joy Craig and Elias Waymeyer. For Jazz Lab, our Outstanding Musician Awards goes to Levi Warner and Colin Thompson. In Symphonic Band, Robbie James, Andrew Miller, Braden Flatford, Deacon Tolson, and Maddie Woolham. In Jazz Ensemble, Sam Eskew, Alex Kestner. In Wind Ensemble, Hannah Bowen, Colin Clark, Ricky Wong. Congratulations.
Now we will announce the Merit Award recipients. In Bagpipes, the Merit Award goes to Shasta Doty and Graham Longacre. Jazz Lab, Darian Fuller and Cameron Lewis. In Symphonic Band, Nevaeh Payne, Joshua Harris, Zach Immel, Tanner Wynn, and Alexis Wattenberger. In Jazz Ensemble, Evan Spencer and Tristan Zirkle. And in Wind Ensemble, Megan Kirkpatrick, Stella Parks, and Kendall Miller. Congratulations.
Now we're going to recognize our Winter Guard Awards. We have captain certificates for Leela Fox and Aubrey Bowser. Receiving the most improved award is Catherine Pierce. The Outstanding Performer Award goes to Nicole Tuckling, and the Outstanding Marcher Award goes to Leela Fox.
Our final certificates will be given to 3 booster exec members who graduate with their children this year. Thank you to Melissa Hamilton, Julia Kiefer, and Andrea Kirkpatrick for your outstanding leadership and organization.
We're now going to move on to our special awards presentations. Our first award is the Director's Award for Band, and it's recognized by the renowned Instrumentalist magazine. This award honors an outstanding senior member of the high school band, and this year's Director Award for Band goes to Drew Flory. Congratulations, Drew.
The next award is the Woody Herman Jazz Award. It was created in 1988, shortly after Herman's death, to honor outstanding jazz students. This year's Woody Herman Award goes to Logan Hamilton. Congratulations, Logan.
The next award is the Gilmore Band Award. It was introduced in 1994 in honor of the legendary bandmaster and impresario Patrick Gilmore, who was alive from 1829 to 1892. His band joined General Burnside's expedition to North Carolina in the Civil War. Gilmore also played for every president of his day, including Abraham Lincoln. This beautiful award honors outstanding high school senior band students and their achievements and commitment to the band. This year's Patrick Gilmore Award goes to Hope Jones. Congratulations, Hope.
The next award is the Louis Armstrong Award. The Louis Armstrong Award was inaugurated in 1974 with the consent of his widow shortly after this great jazz artist died in 1971. It honors the outstanding jazz musician at each high school. The Louis Armstrong Jazz Award goes to Graham Longacre this year. Congratulations, Graham.
Our final special award is the John Philip Sousa Band Award. This is the pinnacle of achievement for high school band students. Created in 1955, the award honors the top student in a high school band and recognizes superior musicianship and outstanding dedication. It was developed with the cooperation of Helen Sousa Albert and Priscilla Sousa, daughters of the famous composer and bandmaster. This year's John Philip Sousa Award goes to Connor Martin. Congratulations, Connor. We have a special award to present to all of our seniors that we started giving last year. This award is presented to senior members of the band and Guard for their loyalty and contribution to the instrumental music program at Anderson High School. They've been leaders, musicians, and performers dedicated to carrying on the traditions of excellence established by many great bands in the history of the city of Anderson. Their enthusiasm, leadership, and unyielding commitment to excellence has been greatly appreciated by both Mr. Zare and me. We'll be giving a medallion to each of the seniors. The front of the medallion is the Anderson Band Shield. The ribbon is green and white, which are two of our school colors. These are given to seniors as a symbol of their commitment to academic excellence and a high level of achievement in the performing arts. Thank you, seniors, and congratulations.
About a week ago, we gave the seniors the option to send us their proudest baby pictures, in addition to a current photo of themselves. This was not required, so the following presentation only includes the seniors who chose to submit photos. Here is the Senior Sweeties presentation.
Hope when you take that jump, you don't feel the fall. Hope when the water rises, you built a wall. Hope when the crowd screams out, you're screaming your name. Hope if everybody runs, you choose to stay. Hope that you fall in love and it hurts so bad. Hey, the only way you can know, you give it all you had. And I hope that you don't suffer, but take the pain. Hope when the moment comes, you'll say, I swear I lived. Hope that you spend your days, but they all add up. And when that sun goes down, hope you raise your cup. Oh, I wish that I could witness all your joy and all your pain. But until my moment comes, I'll say I did it all. I did it all. I owned every second that this world could give. I saw so many places, the things that I did. And with every broken bone, I swear I lived. I swear I live. Every broken bone. I swear I did it all. I did it all. I owned every second.
one last important award to give, followed by some reminders about the locker clean-out schedule and instrument and music return. It's not often that we give a special award to a Boosters parent. However, since the summer of 2015, we have been blessed as a program to have Andrea Kirkpatrick as our Band Boosters president. The Boosters organization now is completely different from where it was when she began her term. She has sacrificed a lot and given much to the betterment of the program for 6 years. And all of your children have benefited because of her time and her work and her generosity. Here is a slide listing some of the things that have happened during her time as leader of our Anderson Band Boosters. With all that she's given to the program, there really isn't anything that we can give to thank her enough, but to express our appreciation for her dedication, the Band Boosters Exec Board, Mr. Zaire, and I are presenting to her this special glass plaque and a Ramsey tartan sash. Thank you, Andrea, for all you have done for us. You've left an incredible mark on this program, and you can feel pride in knowing that the experience you helped provide for students during your time as president was on par with the experiences that students have received from any point in Anderson's history. Well done, and thank you, Andrea.
As we wrap up our awards celebration, we want to remind all of you to continue to monitor your emails and watch Facebook. If we are going to march this summer, we will send a schedule in June.
Also, don't forget that all of these awards need to be picked up next week during your scheduled locker clean-out time. When you come to the school, students are not allowed to hang out. You need to clear your stuff out of your locker, do the same thing for your band locker, return any instruments and guard equipment that belong to the school, and also your music. This is especially important for wind ensemble because you guys have original music, and definitely jazz ensemble because you guys have some very special music that is now out of print that we were going to play for the swing dance that got canceled. So it's really important that we get all of that stuff back. After you return your stuff, we will give your awards to those of you that have received them, and then you're good to go. So students, we'll see you next week. Stay healthy, stay happy, and know that we're all going to get through this and better days are ahead.